Tensions in the Middle East remain high as Iran's ambassador to Pakistan insisted on Friday that a new war against the Islamic Republic is unlikely in the foreseeable future, even as the United States announces a fresh military buildup in the region. Speaking to a select group of journalists in Islamabad, Iranian Ambassador Reza Amiri Moghdam said Iran was facing not only military aggression but also what he called an ongoing war of narratives led by Zionist and Western powers. He accused the United States and Israel of deception and claimed that during last year's 12-day conflict, Israel was almost on its knees before Washington intervened. He argued that wars were not fought only with weapons but with national resilience and determination, and said Iran's military capabilities and societal strength make another conflict less likely, despite what he described as continued conspiracies and destabilization efforts. The ambassador also called for greater unity among Muslim countries, warning that Iran may be a priority target for today, but others could follow. He praised Islamabad's stance during the June 2025 conflict, claiming Pakistan understood the harm to Iran would also threaten regional stability. He also criticized President Donald Trump's Gaza peace plan as a mockery, warning that proposals for international civilization force could be aimed at disarming Palestinian resistance groups. Moghdam welcomed Pakistan's decision to distance itself from such initiatives. For more such details on this, read the full Dawn story linked in the description. But even as Tehran's envoy downplayed the likelihood of immediate war, President Trump struck a far more confrontational tone from Washington. On Friday, Trump confirmed he is sending a second aircraft carrier, the USS Gerald R. Ford, to the Middle East, saying that US wants a very big force ready as pressure mounts on Iran over its nuclear and ballistic missiles programs.
Second aircraft carrier that you decided to send, talk about why you made that choice.
Well, in case we don't make a deal, we'll need it.
Are you worried?
We'll need it. If we have a deal, we could cut it short. It'll be leaving very soon. We have one out there that just arrived. If we need it, we have it ready. A very big force.
Trump said he believed negotiations with Iran could be successful, but warned it would be a bad day for Iran if no deal was reached. He also suggested a change of government in Tehran would be the best thing that could happen, signaling a sharper escalation in rhetoric.
How confident are you that our negotiations with Iran will be successful?
I think they'll be successful, and if they're not, it's going to be a bad day for Iran. Very bad.
The carrier deployment adds to an already significant American military presence, including the Abraham Lincoln Strike Group, guided missile destroyers, fighter jets, and surveillance aircraft. The renewed pressure comes after indirect US-Iran talks were held in Oman last week, the first since the June conflict halted earlier negotiations. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, who met Trump in Washington days ago, has said a good deal is expected, but insists any agreement must also curb Iran's missile program, something Tehran has publicly rejected.
כמובן השיחות התמקדו בכמה וכמה נושאים, אבל למעשה במשא ומתן עם איראן, הנשיא חושב שהאיראנים כבר למדו אם יש להם עסק, הוא חושב שהתנאים שהוא יוצר, בשילוב העובדה שהם בוודאי מבינים שהם טעו בפעם הקודמת שהם לא עשו הסכם, שיכול להיות שיבצעו התנאים להשגת הסכם טוב.
The June war, which lasted 12 days, saw the US briefly join Israel in striking 3 Iranian nuclear sites in an operation dubbed Midnight Hammer, with Trump claiming the facilities were totally obliterated. At the heart of the standoff is the collapse of the 2015 nuclear deal, the JCPOA, which limited Iran's nuclear program in exchange for sanctions relief. Trump withdrew from the agreement in 2018, after which Iran began enriching uranium beyond the deal's limits, though Tehran continues to deny it is pursuing nuclear weapons. As Trump pushes for a new agreement under a zero-enrichment policy long rejected by Iranian negotiators, international inspectors remain unable to access key sites hit during the June war. IAEA chief Rafael Grossi says dialogue with Iran remains difficult and inspectors have still not been able to visit targeted facilities, raising fresh uncertainty over verification and escalation risks. Gulf Arab states have cautioned that a new attack could spiral into another regional conflict in a Middle East already devastated by Israel's war on Gaza. For Pakistan, watching from close proximity, the stakes remain deeply regional.